Hi. The biggest challenge in any business is when you feel that you're doing it alone with no support and no one to ask for advice. In today's show, I will talk about how you can find that support and obviously where I fit into that support. My name is Olivia. I am the owner of Profits and Books Bookkeeping and Accounting Services. What I have observed with many of in the past, what I have observed is the absolute fight and the battle that many business owners have when they are running a business. And they are the biggest investment that you can make in your entire life. And it's not often said, but the biggest investment is the person you choose to spend your life with. That person is the one you would like to turn to for advice. The person you share the same values. The person you will raise children together, who will in some way also determine the direction of your life. And I say it's the biggest investment that you will ever make because you will build a life together. You will raise children together if there are children. If not, you will invest in other things together. And how that fits into when you run a business is you need all the support that you can get when you run a business. And support starts at home. And if you don't have that support, you will be like a car that's stuck in quicksand where the tires is turning and turning and you are slowly sinking and you can't breathe because everything, all the load will be on your shoulders. So having the right partner is crucial. Listen, I'm not saying perfect or ideal. It's the right partner with the same values, who have the same beliefs that you do. And of course, there will be disagreements. Of course, you won't see always eye to eye, but it is where you will support each other in the things that matter. Most of us, if not all of us, we start a business to provide for our families. We start a business because we have a vision of a better life and the business is the vehicle to get us there. But, and I keep on saying this and I will keep on saying it, many entrepreneurs think it's about how much you make. That is only part of it. It's more and deeper than how much you make. But the key is how you manage that money, not just in your business, but in your home. The biggest challenge is when a saver is married to a spender, or when someone is stingy, because there's a difference between saving money and being stingy. When the one is stingy and the other one is extravagant, and there's no middle ground. When you don't agree, you don't have discussions on how the money will be spent, your business can be making millions upon millions and you will have nothing to show for it because at home there's no cohesion, there's no unity, there's no oneness when it comes to how to spend your money and what to spend it on. That's why I'm saying when you choose your partner, it will affect almost every part of your life, and no more so than the financial aspect. There's also cases where my money is my money, your money is your money. And what you do with your money, it's your business. What I do with my money, it's none of your business. So you have this different dynamics in a relationship. But even if you keep your money separate for reasons that only you could know and understand, There must still be a common goal of what you want to achieve together as a couple. Because a relationship is not a war zone. And if you are miserable at home, you are going to be miserable in your business. It's going to affect how you treat your clients, how you treat your workers. It's going to affect your ability. When you think of how to make money, it will affect how you perceive your own business, because your outlook in life, it will either be positive or negative based on what is happening at home. And it might seem as if it's not affecting your finances, but if you think what you could have achieved if you had someone who understands and shares the same value, who understands that we want to build a savings fund together, who understand that instead of spending money, let's save money because we want to achieve certain things within a certain time. So do you see how important it is that you and your partner, you need to discuss and talk about how you spend your money, how you manage your money. And there is the challenge of where it's, hey, you don't want to share how much you are making because it's going to bother the other person. So even if that is the case, you must still be in a position where you are savvy with your money. You cannot always use your partner as an excuse of why you are not progressing. It's a tough one, because someone, if together you can't reach an agreement, then one of the two must take a stand and responsibility and accountability for the finances of when it comes to your relationship, in your life, in your family, because ultimately it will affect the finances of your business. Another point, family. You need to have clear and distinct. There must be a line that's drawn in the sand when it comes to family. You cannot be a money bag for your family. You cannot be an ATM. You cannot be a 24-hour bank. You must learn to say no when it is beyond your ability to give. I'm not saying that when you swim in money, you don't have the heart or the mind to send money home when things are well with you. I'm not saying that, because there's still a responsibility that we have towards our parents. But there must be a limit. Parents and family members cannot budget with your income. And you know where the problem is? It starts with you. You must learn to say no, because life is not a popularity contest. Life is about looking after your own interest. Life is about finding stability for yourself. Life is about working towards financial freedom for you and your family, your immediate family. I'm not talking about the hangers on. I'm not talking about whenever there's a shortage somewhere, you are the one they call. I'm not talking about that. For as long as you don't have boundaries, as long as you are incapable of saying no, you will be the ATM. You will be milked until the day you die. You will work and you would have nothing to show for it. That's just a reality. Your business will never thrive. It will never grow. It will never progress. You will always drown in debt because you don't know how to say no. It's a tough one, but you need to do it. Let's look at friends. Right? We all need, and before we move on to friends, we need support from our families. We need it. It's a reality. But you need to choose who is supporting you. You cannot be with someone who's forever reminding you, hey, remember when you were struggling, I was the one who helped you. You don't need that kind of support structure. The right family support structure is important. You need that, but you must be selective about it. It doesn't mean because you are family, You are bound by blood. It's not required. You don't have to allow people in your life if they don't add value to your life. It's a difficult thing. It's a painful thing. And it's a harsh thing to do. But when it's necessary, you need to have the courage to do it. Let's look at friends. It's great to have good and great and supportive friends. But what kind of friends do you have in your life right now? Who is your support structure? Because I can tell you now, it's no use to have this big circle of friends, but you can't even trust them to be honest about your situation. You can't hang out with them if you're not able to go to certain places with them. They don't want to come to you if you are not the one who's providing the alcohol and the parties and the food. Then what kind of friends do you have? What does that say about you? That you want to buy your friendship. You want to impress your friends with money that you don't have. A support structure means, the right support structure, it means that you are selective about who you let into your life. That you have a soft place to fall, that you have people who have your back, that you have people who are loyal to you, who protect you, who help you, who gives you advice even if you don't want to hear it. But most of all, it's people who inspire, motivate, and build you. And to end off with, when you run a business, the heart of your support, it's your accountant. When I offer support to my clients, it's not I go beyond doing your books, beyond looking at your payroll. What I see, for me, the key support is the emotional, psychological, and then also the business support. Because if you are in the right state of mind, your business will flow. So I'm more than just an accountant. I become the psychologist, the financial advisor, the advisor. I become the one whose shoulder you lean on because you need that. And also, I will tell you the truth, whether you want to hear it or not, because that is what people who support you do. The first thing is to start off to do what needs to be done, to identify the weaknesses and the strength of my clients, to identify what you are doing that is dragging you down. And look, as your accountant, obviously what goes on in your personal life, there I cannot judge, I cannot interfere. But when it comes to your business, I will be resolute and I will be clear, and I give you the support so that you can grow your business, so that you can keep as much as your money as possible, but while living a standard of life that you could only have dreamed of. But when it comes to your personal life, you are the one who needs to get it in order. You are the one who needs to take the difficult decisions. You are the one who must create the boundaries from a personal point of view. And this is another thing I do when I offer support, is to be straight to the point. To be straight to the point, because when it comes to money, I take it seriously. I love money. Yeah, I love money. I love to make it. I love to save it for my clients. I like to see how their bank balances grow, how their businesses grow. I love to see money all around me just growing and becoming more. And my job, part of my support, is to make sure that your business, it grows in terms of finances. But at the same time, your heart and your mind must be in the right place. I thank you. My name is Olivia. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and of course, comment. Let me know what you think, and you are more than welcome to get in touch with me by clicking on the link below. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.